Hi.
Hi. Hi.
How's it going?
Hi.
We are.
We're,
I guess this is the first episode of Two Nerds in a Trench Coat.
or is it two trench coats and a nerd? I definitely didn't come up with that.
Yeah,
That
no, you
was-
totally
no,
didn't.
no,
That was someone
no.
else's
I
improv
stole
sketch.
that. You're gonna realize that that's a lot of what we do is we take a lot of our comedy from other people.
We're unoriginal people.
Yeah, that's kind of why everyone has tried the two kids in a trench coat trick. So that's why we came up with the name because we are corporate sellouts. Clearly.
Totally. Easily, that's how it is.
Hi, I'm Bailey. By the way, if you want to know who this voice is, I'm the blind one.
I'm-
So obviously, I'm the one steering this trench coat,
Yep.
thing.
Obviously, he's the one on my shoulders. I'm Luis, and it's funny because I'm the. Apparently, I've been called midget all my life, so apparently my height adds nothing.
No, not at all. You're like a fucking penny, like a penny. You're
Oh
just
God.
on the ground. Okay.
Wow.
So yeah, we are a podcast where we talk about nerdy stuff and things and stuff and things.
Just whatever comes to our minds.
Yeah. And
Like on today's topic, Vampirical Evidence, we actually saw the new movie, Renfield, just like yesterday.
yes, it is amazing. And
Yesterday as of recording this. I don't know when we're going to put this.
Yeah,
Because on all honesty,
no, it's always yesterday. We
It's
just
always
go. We go
yesterday.
every
Yes,
day.
yes.
We're just gonna go every day.
it's always
What am I
yesterday.
kidding? I don't have the money for that. What do you
No.
mean? Okay. Yeah. So we saw it yesterday, Tuesday, whatever that date was. So we're gonna mention that. There's not gonna be any spoilers or anything.
We're going to try not to have any
No,
spoilers.
we're not. We're gonna try not to.
But if there are, well, I'm sorry, guys.
I'm not.
you're
You
wrong.
should have gone faster. Stop having lives. Go see movies like we do.
We'll have to say, though, as Lee said before in the theater, Nicolas Cage as Dracula is just probably one of the greatest things to happen, especially when he hams it up.
Yeah, I feel like Nicolas Cage doing anything. I feel like they should have a very overacted audiobook on like Audible of Nicolas Cage reading the New York phone book. So he literally has to go through 8 million
Dude,
names.
I'd probably watch that. or
I would.
listen to
I
that.
would too. No, I really wish they would come out with a How the Grinch Stole Christmas supercut where it's just him reading the phone book.
Just
Like
Jim
all the
Carrey.
way through. All the way through. The whole way through. Because
Zaberfield, the bad is in, the fall is in who?
I hate you.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Max, fetch me my water.
Yep. We have a dog. Well, I have a dog. His name's Nash. It's not Max. But yeah. So we'll get into that. We'll talk about whatever movie news I've managed to scrounge up while scrolling Facebook. As you can tell, we're not professional at all.
No.
Well, not only is this episode 1, but like wants to do research. That's like for nerds. and shit.
Legitimately, whatever we find online while browsing randomly is what we're going to come up in here.
Yeah. So maybe I'll just Google movie news halfway through this and just be like, oh hey, look what I found. I'm not gonna dive any deeper into it, but I found it. Yeah. This would be the part where we say we have a sponsor, but we're not big enough yet.
We're not big. We are not famous.
speak for
We
yourself.
we are very poor people right now.
Yeah, very
I'm a-
poor. Probably.
Honestly, I'm supporting most of this apartment as a bartender. That's about it.
Yes, I'm useless. So, yeah. So, Luis,
Yes.
even though we've talked about this pretty much all day, did you like the movie?
Yes, I did. Can you please not pound on the table so much?
No.
You're spiking the audio quality.
Good. I
Jesus.
hope someone somewhere had their car speakers up all the way, and they've got like those really bassy ones that you
Yeah.
love to hear passing by.
And honestly, given the wavelengths and everything, we're actually not even like spiking everything as much. So actually, we're at a pretty good volume.
Yeah,
we're at a pretty good
we're
volume.
we'll
They
probably
might
get
have-
better as we go.
Hopefully, we can get you a better setup too. I'm gonna have to drag all my stuff to the kitchen table
And
because
drop
I have
a thing on your foot.
yes,
Which
drop
was
a thing.
hilarious, by the way.
I excessively curse whenever anything like that happens. Okay, I swear it may not be like as advanced. I swear, adding to my list of random mental stuff, I may have a mild thing of Tourette's too. Who knows?
I mean, that's fine. Swearing's fun.
It is fun, but I mean, it also. I'm not even saying just like the swearing part in general, because like I have other tics as well too.
Yeah,
so
yeah. I mean, that's
I honestly think I might just have like a
that's
mild
fair
thing of
enough.
Tourette's too.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I get that.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't tested for anything. I may just be a complicated mess
I
of
mean-
just. What Quagmire has in STDs, I have in mental disabilities.
And I am not crazy. My mother had me tested.
I know I'm
See, I
crazy.
told you. Here we go. We already. Okay. Anyway, we were talking about a movie I think at
Yes.
some point in this,
All right.
in this,
So we were
you know,
talking
amalgamation
originally
of
about
shit.
Renfield, and I don't know if you've done any original research on it, Trevor, because I did do research on like the original like Dracula tale and everything,
Yeah,
and it's kind of interesting because like originally Renfield was just a dude who ate bugs, and he went into servitude for Dracula,
yeah.
just so he could eat as many bugs as he wanted to, and I don't think he ever really got any powers out of them. He just served Dracula as a thrall, and that's about it.
So you know what's funny about that is like if that guy had been alive today, he could have just gone to any gas station and gotten like
Yes,
chocolate covered crickets.
I know, right? Yeah, dude, literally
I've
any
actually
bait
never
shop.
had those. I've never had those. Yeah, just go to a bait shop, man. Worms everywhere.
Yep.
So one of the things I didn't know going into this movie was that the guy who created Invincible and The Walking Dead produced this movie or was a producer on it. And it shows, like, knowing that, I'm not surprised by any of the stuff that happened in this
No,
movie.
especially with all the blood and everything
Yeah.
too.
There is a point, I'm not going to tell you when, because as I said, we're going to try to do no spoilers.
But we're just gonna talk about cool stuff that we saw, and
Yeah.
we're gonna try to make it not. It's
Yeah.
not really plot relevant. It's just cool.
It's just cool. There's a point where their upper torso gets slammed down onto the top of a truck. And there is a good 10 seconds of blood mist.
I know, and someone gets Chewbacca, and it's god.
Yeah, I don't think I should tell you any more of the shock value beyond that, because you'll know it when you see it.
Yeah.
I dreamed about it last night. It has been in my head.
See, all my dreams are about work, and I feel like I gotta punch everybody in the face whenever that happens.
I mean, in a dream, you can.
I know I can. I sometimes do. I still remember the one time I had a dream where it's like everyone was in the restaurant, couldn't be piling up, and I just got so done with it. I just went table to table, went get the fuck out, get the fuck out, get the fuck out.
Stormtrooper?
Stormtrooper, Stormtrooper. Oh god, we're doing it again.
Oh no. Oh no. But yeah, it's a very, very bloody, very good, very fun time. I'm not a huge Aquafina fan though, so like she kind of took me out of it at points.
I feel like Aquafina's trying to become the new Rock for you.
Okay, I don't think anyone could become the Rock for me. I hate that man. Like, actually, no, I don't hate him. I feel like he would actually be a pretty cool guy to just hang out with. But as a movie star, he just annoys the shit out of me. Like, I don't know, but he just plays the same guy in every movie he's in. I actually do enjoy the Jungle Cruise and Tooth Fairy.
Yeah.
The Tooth Fairy is a classic because, you know, amnesia dust. We don't know what that does. And then,
What?
like, I do like him in... Fuck, what was it? There was another movie I actually didn't mind him in, but...
Central Intelligence? Or
no, I like that movie, but
I
Kevin
like it.
Hart also annoys me, so that...
Those two just become a duo that's, I don't know how
it's
everybody feels
okay,
about
I
it.
guess. It's not, like, the greatest, but...
Every single, there's always got to be a duo. There's The Rock and Kevin Hart. There's Adam Sandler and
David Spade?
not David Spade.
No.
Damn
Damn it, why can't I think?
Who's fat guy? Who's fat guy?
Oh, Kevin James.
Kevin James. Yes, Adam Sandler and Kevin James. That's
Yes.
what it is.
That's his only defining trait. It's fat guy. Yeah, no. But yeah, I lost track. See, we're doing well. We're doing great, guys. We're doing great.
We're just branching off random stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, feel like I could just pop in the microphone on one of random conversations, and it could just be the podcast. And that's it.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't know if they're fine with that,
Alright.
but I'm fine with that. But I mean, we at least start somewhere, and we just kind of
True.
go down a.
All right.
Go down a. But anyway, yeah. I mean, I guess if we had to do the IGN thing and give it a score, I'd give it like a 8 or 9. I'd watch it again.
All right. Well, in terms of I'm gonna go the whole critic route here. So, in terms of just plot, storyline, and everything, it's probably maybe like a 5 or a 6 of that.
Yeah,
In terms of have fun, turn off your brain, and watch people get brutally murdered, that's definitely a 9.
yeah.
Like it's.
I'd
fucking
even
amazing.
upgrade that to a 10 because
Probably.
that's on the level of Violent Night for me.
Ooh, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the effects in general, it'd probably give it like a 7 rating. I mean, a
It
lot of
looked
stuff was
fine to me.
a lot of.
This is gonna happen
This is
a
what
lot.
I have to
This is
live with
gonna happen a lot.
continuously.
I'm excited. I'm excited for this to happen all the time.
Yeah, I know, but no, considering most of a lot good amount of the extra practical. The makeup was pretty decent, but you could also definitely tell when it was like caked on, especially on Nick Cage's Dracula. Like you could tell where there was like white and gray makeup just on his face. Like holy
They're
shit!
just like, here, take it, and then just throw it out.
I know, right?
I'm guessing. Remember,
Probably.
remember. I'm faking being blind, but I'm actually blind. But, yeah.
The prosthetics are pretty good too, but at the same time, like the CGI was like what you would see in an average B movie too.
Mhm.
But again, it was still pretty good, very entertaining.
One of the things that I saw in a review yesterday was like, you know how in an anime when they cut someone's head off and there's like a geyser?
Yeah,
That's this movie.
yeah, that sounds about right.
That's kind of what this movie is.
Or just the hentai nosebleed fountain.
Yes, there is somehow absolutely more blood in every single human body in this movie than there should be ever.
Dude, okay, the human body only has 1.5 gallons of blood to spare, and only about 40% of it you can lose without dying.
I saw a few people lose at least 10 gallons. I'm sure of it.
Oh yeah, probably. Like you could most likely fill like a bathtub with their blood, which
With one person.
with one person, it's
No.
concerning.
Not like the entire... If it was the entire movie, that'd be kind of underwhelming.
Yes, no. You could probably fill a swimming pool with the amount of blood in this movie.
You know, I'm kind of excited to see how much blood we'll see in Evil Dead.
Oh, that's gonna be
I'm
a
so excited for
bloodbath.
that movie. That trailer was so crunchy.
Someone was eating glass, dude.
It's crunchy.
I don't like it.
It sounds... You know, I ate some glass for breakfast without any milk.
Oh no. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. Good movie. And, well, I guess you can tell just how much thinking we do because, like...
Oh, we really do none of it. It just kind of goes with the flow.
yeah, because, like, I'm already out of things
You know,
to talk
if Zach
about that
was
wouldn't
here,
spoil
it would just be a constant mess.
Yes,
of
but then it would be
chaoticness.
3 nerds in a trench coat, and
Which
we
would
would be
probably
ruined,
work.
and we would
Yeah,
be
that
ruined,
is true.
and we would crumble.
Wait,
and
no. He would be our glasses.
Oh yeah,
He's the sunglasses.
He's the sunglasses.
Oh god! I just realized I made a racist joke.
You didn't have to. Anyway, how about that game last night?
What game?
The game.
I don't know. I never watched sports.
Battlegrounds.
Oh yeah, the Battlegrounds.
Okay, I guess
Next topic.
This is a good transition into the next topic. A lot of this, we play this game a lot because we play D&D every week.
Well, we tried to.
We tried to, but we end up playing Battlegrounds instead.
Well, because most of our scheduling stuff, we
have-
started out good, but we fell victim to the constant trope.
Yeah, because
of,
we have fancy working people in our group now.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah, people have now have jobs and
Yeah,
lives.
who
How
has
dare
jobs? Who has jobs anymore? I
they? Well, I'm just gonna quit my job and focus
that's
on
so
this.
2019 before everything. There's this game. It's called Hearthstone. It's a card game based on World of Warcraft, and in there is a mode called Battlegrounds, which is minions, which are little things you can summon to fight for you. They usually all have different effects about how they change combat and stuff like that. But in Battlegrounds, you only have minions, and you build them up and you make them bigger and bigger, and then you want to be the last man standing because your minions will fight, and whoever has minions left standing will attack the other person and deal damage to them. And yeah, so we played that last night, and our friend Devin literally...
The
he
dude had a
won
win
3
streak.
games in a row.
He was about to win 4, but we made a pact to dethrone him.
There came a point, like halfway through that last game, where I stopped talking. I put my second headphone on, because I usually keep one off to hear everyone. And I was like, this man is dead.
That's the equivalent of his backwards hat, putting the second headphone over his ear.
Yes. This man is going down. And then I hid in the bathroom because they were shooting each other with Nerf guns. And,
Yes, we have an entire collection of Nerf guns, and we have very scary, powerful ones that, when shot, feel like an airsoft gun. They hurt.
they leave bruises.
They don't leave bruises, but they do leave red marks.
Yeah, but those red marks last a while. They hurt.
Still remember that one time during New Year's when you first got that Gatling gun, I just told Brandon to shoot me in the back continuously.
So the story behind the Nerf gun collection is that we went to Walmart on New Year's to get snacks. I think we bought a bag of chips, but came back with
4 Nerf guns.
Yeah.
And one of them being the Gatling gun.
Yeah, which requires batteries and rapid fires those painful red mark leaving darts, and it's a good time. I think we've dented the Captain America shield above the mantelpiece over there because
Probably.
because we've been using it as our test dummy for
Target
Nerf
practice.
shots. Yeah,
It
great.
rings out very nicely when it gets shot, though.
I know it sounds like you're shooting a metal folding chair, but with an actual gun.
I know, right?
It's dangerous.
By the way, switching back to vampires, though. I don't know what I was going with this one, but I didn't think How do you really think it all got popularized? It was just because one dude wrote it.
Vampires
One dude just wrote a book and boom, that's it.
Well, the same way that zombies did, right? He was the first person to do it. I'm pretty sure, or like the first.
I don't think so, because Dracula had to be based on something, I believe. Because I think Nosferatu came first as well.
Yeah, I think Dracula, or they might be the same,
or just legends and stuff like that. I don't know.
I can Google this later, but like when Night of the Living Dead came out, zombies, I don't think they were really new, but they were like,
oh, they were definitely not new, but
they were the first way, like they were done like that.
Have you ever heard of Lazarus?
Yes, yes, I have. But like the zombies were like, in that sense, in that way of things, it was like the first kind of story done that way, and it kind of modernized things.
Yeah, I guess so. And then it became pop culture, and now everyone wants to live in a zombie apocalypse. But spoiler warning, it's not going to be good. You're probably
no. Have you played The Last of Us? You know how depressing that shit is.
Yes, it's very depressing. And remember, you all might think you're going to be the one to survive and live life how the fullest. No, you're probably going to be the first to die.
There's always got to be that one person who gets munched behind the protagonist.
Yep.
We're probably all going to be those people.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. We're going to be the ones that are like, yeah, we're going to be. Oh God, dead.
Yep.
I mean, we have 4 swords in this house, so we could probably survive quite a bit.
Only one of them is functional.
Yes. Well,
one of them is Frostmourne, so like you can control the dead with that. Or wait, no, you need the Helm of Domination for that, actually,
damn it.
to control the Scourge.
Well, at the same time, though, the other 2 swords actually could be used very well and wielded. They could still be, like, funny enough, most medieval swords actually didn't have sharpness to them. You could actually grab them with your hand and you'd be fine, as long as it wasn't, slipped and ripped out of your grasp. But you could actually grab them and, be able to maneuver out of the way.
I think they were more designed for hacking.
They were more designed for hacking and waiting and just, hitting down. Yeah. Which with these swords, with the weight of them, you could still hack through somebody. Like,
we're not serial killers, everybody. We're perfectly well adjusted.
I mean, people. I might be, but
Oh my God, what? You don't know where we live. You don't know where we live.
Hey, everybody, our address is
I mean, these swords are also pretty like pointy. I mean, most swords are.
Yeah.
I do like the ones that Uruk-hai have in Lord of the Rings. They're like basically giant meat cleavers.
They seem more like glazed than anything as well.
Kinda, yeah. They look like kind of meat cleavers with a spike on it.
Yeah, that's true. They are pretty cool though.
Yeah, I kind of want one. I think the store in the mall had one.
Maybe, I don't know.
The big one.
We just collect weaponry.
Yeah.
A lot of weaponry.
We still have to get that Sauron mace at
yes,
some point.
we do.
Yeah.
That'd be great for exploding zombie heads.
I know. Actually, no, it wouldn't. It's made out of resin and fiberglass. I don't think it would.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah, they're not going to do like... Could you imagine if they done that thing out of solid like cast iron?
Dude, that thing would probably weigh hundreds of pounds. You would need 3 people to lift it.
That reminds me. We should get that life-size Hulkbuster that costs $72,000 and is 12 feet tall.
Dude, it would seriously make a hole in our apartment floor.
I know, and I'm kind of there for it. I'd kind of just like to have it stands in the apartment below, and we just use the head as a table. Oh my God. It apparently, that one collectible costs what, 3 cars?
Yeah. Or the Godzilla vs. Kong collectible that,
Go get it. It's at the store.
No, I'm not buying.
Go get it.
I'm not buying a mount of Godzilla.
It's
for
only
$2,000.
$1,600. Go get it.
I have enough debt, okay? I'm barely paid off the hotel as it is.
Until you get into the Peter Griffin song, you're not in deep enough debt.
I don't have American Express, though.
Oh, yeah. American Express lets you go infinite, doesn't it?
It pretty much does, yeah.
Oh, my God. Guys, I know what I'm doing.
Oh, God, no. But speaking of Godzilla, new trailer popped.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw it. I certainly didn't.
I
heard it.
God damn it.
It is cool. I don't know if it okay, so I only heard Godzilla and Kong like roaring a bunch.
So okay,
did it tease?
Okay, so what it is like you see in the beginning what seems to be another Kong on a throne, but it's not like our Kong. This dude is like a lot lankier. It looks more like a chimpanzee than an actual gorilla. So he's like lankier and like standing on the throne, but like he kind of looks up, and as the camera pans away from him, there's just an entire ocean of just Titan skeletons.
Oh my God.
And when you hear the Godzilla and Kong roars, you see the skull of a Kong and the skull of a Godzilla next to each other.
Oh, that's cool.
So this dude might be some sort of like King the Conqueror type thing. Like he might be somebody who just
Kong the Conqueror.
but like throughout like the millennia has just been murdering other titans and collecting them as trophies.
I thought they mentioned though right after Godzilla vs Kong came out that the next one was going to be like a Son of Kong thing.
I don't know.
So that is that just his kid?
I'm not sure. Like I said, it's a bunch of everything. Because while Kong seemed more like gorilla and Neanderthal mixture,
yeah.
This one is like complete like chimpanzee physique.
Oh, okay.
Like longer limbs and everything. And
I'm
not
gonna
as
say
much muscle growth.
both are terrifying monkeys.
Plus,
like in
that
real
dude
life.
this dude had glowing blue eyes. So
Ooh, okay, yeah. That's not someone you know from the MonsterVerse. Are they making like
No.
or not the MonsterVerse, the original Godzilla mythos? Or are
No.
they making like are they making new stuff for
it
this?
may be a new thing. Because the only thing the only monkey with glowing blue stuff is Kong when he was to energize electricity in the original Godzilla vs Kong in the 70s, which by the way was still hilarious. It was just
Didn't Kong win that? Like,
it
he
was
shoved a tree down.
It was left undecided.
Yeah.
But yes, Kong did shove a tree down Godzilla's throat, and he shoved the axe
Eat your
down
vegetables.
and he shoved the axe down Godzilla's throat in the 2019 or 2020 movie.
Yeah,
2021. 2021. Yeah.
I feel like that was much longer ago.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Well, 2019 was King of the Monsters,
Yeah.
so they're putting out a Monster Moose movie every 2 to 3 years apparently. Except for
I'm good with that.
yeah, because like we had Godzilla 2014, Kong in 2017,
Yeah,
King
so
of the
it's 2 or
Monsters
3.
King of the Monsters 2019, Godzilla vs Kong 2021,
And the next
now
one is March 15th, 2024.
Okay, so every 2 to 3 years a new
Yeah.
MonsterVerse movie.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
I still, I've tried to rewatch the 2014 Godzilla many times,
yeah,
and I don't know if that was the right way to start the MonsterVerse. And Kong
Probably
Skull
not.
Island kind of followed up on that. The common problem I see that people have with this, and I still agree with it, is that like they show too much humans, and they do this in Transformers too.
but again, that's like every kaiju movie ever. It's dating back to the 60s.
Yeah. Because money.
Yeah.
Because how did they phrase it? What did this?
Give us some money!
But yeah, I have a feeling that the Beast Wars movie is going to do. Actually, I feel like Transformers has been a lot better about that. You see a lot more of the robots. The humans kind of get in the way, but
Yeah,
you're kind of
true.
always seeing the robots, which I'm good with.
That is true. Though, again, I will never forgive the critics for being like, oh, King of the Monsters had too much fighting, not enough human characters. It's a movie about giant monsters. You want to see them beat the hell out of each other.
Right.
And that's why I loved it, because it was just a massive love letter to Godzilla fans over the years. And I'm like, that's probably one of my favorite MonsterVerse movies.
That was
still.
also just a fun day.
Yes.
it
was just fun.
It was like I don't think no I it was the summertime. I was between school years, didn't really have any like responsibilities yet.
I was
Missed those days, and we it was like 1 p.m. and we went to see it, and
It was
snuck food
awesome.
in there because
I still remember like your reaction, like you actually sat up and were excited when you heard Godzilla's spines glowing underneath the ice.
Yeah, because I was like, oh, it's about to get real.
It's about to go down.
It's about to go. What is? Oh, that's the Kevin Hart.
Yes,
That's from
yes,
Kevin
it is.
Hart. Yeah.
Someone actually made an animatic, but
Mhm.
it was instead of Ghidorah
Yeah.
on that,
Yeah.
and Kevin Hart was Kevin, the head.
Yep. Oh god.
And
I don't like that.
Miss Green was
It was Godzilla.
no. It was the doctor who was
Oh, the doctor. I forget her. Was it Vivian Gray? Was that her name?
I think yes, yeah.
I don't remember.
I
her
remember
last
it
name
was
Gray,
yeah.
But
Wow, I can't remember. Who the hell was Millie Bobby Brown's character again?
Madison.
Madison. It was Madison's mom. So yeah.
Oh no, Vivian Gray was the British one.
Oh, I know.
The one that was with Sarazawa.
Yeah.
Because she got eaten by Ghidorah.
Mm.
Then
No. Well, all I know is the fact that she was a teacher. Ichi, the middle head, was the mom, as well as Neve. So those two were the mom. And Kevin was that. Also, like, you
It's
tell
about
me
to
to
go-
tell you to mind your damn motherfucking business, bitch.
I love that. I hate that image. Like, I feel like looking at that would be the most horrifying thing you could ever see. Just because dragon, comedian head.
Oh God, no. But Kevin's become a meme in the community. Just that head of Ghidorah.
Oh yeah,
and
that's awesome.
it's funny because Kevin's head was also part of Mechagodzilla.
Yeah, okay, but I really did love how in Mechagodzilla, in like the thing, you could hear,
The Ghidorah roar.
yeah, like
Yeah.
as it was powering up.
Yep.
I love that. That
I
was
know,
really
right?
cool. You know what I love though right now?
What?
That we were supposed to spend most of this talking about Renfield, and we've talked more about Godzilla.
I
than
don't
we
care
have
because
Renfield.
Godzilla's awesome.
Yeah, I guess it's funny though. This is how prepared we are, guys. We're very good at this.
I might just slap a mini Godzilla in like the middle of the logo and be like, all right, there we
Give
go.
him vampire teeth.
Ooh.
Do it.
Well, I mean, I already made. It's kind of hard because I had to do an Illustrator thing.
Oh,
It's like I drew just a mini vampire mouth on there.
Oh,
I was gonna be like, okay, dripping blood. Also in the middle of it, just have like a Godzilla thing going on.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, I lost track. I can't think. So, how about that weather?
I like how that's our transition.
Yeah.
How about that weather? That's good. The weather actually has been bipolar, but welcome to
We're
the
not
Midwest.
spending the entire podcast talking about weather.
No,
we're not going
I'm
to be
just
those
saying,
people.
Too bad.
Today in politics, political things happened in politics.
Cool.
Yeah. Don't I sound smart, guys?
Yes, you totally do. Now shut up.
Do.
I'm surprised the cat's been very silent this entire time.
You just jinxed us. Should we get Nash to come say hi?
But Nash is on the couch. He's fine.
Yeah, okay. All right. He's good. He's all
Plus,
good.
he'd be panting and huffing and be like,
Yeah, we could just do that and say it's Nash. I don't really want to.
Oh
but-
God, no, no.
Uh
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Here he comes.
Our excitement triggered him.
Puppy
So
dog.
because he's going to be a recurring character on this show. This is Nash. You can't see him.
He is a yellow lab
He is
or
a
a
bit,
Labrador Retriever. Yes.
He's a bit chonky. He's my service dog. He's my seeing eye dog.
He likes popcorn because it gives him immortality.
Yeah, every time we bring him to the movies, he dives for it. I think there's only 2 movies I have ever not brought him to. We didn't take him to D&D a couple of weeks ago
No, we did not.
because there were too many people.
Yep.
And it was going to be a packed row. And then I did not take him to Endgame because it was a 3-hour movie, which I've since undone because John Wick was also 3 hours long.
Yeah.
And It Chapter 2 was also 3 hours long.
John Wick still probably gave us hearing damage.
Yeah. So, funny story about that. So, we drove down to Lake Geneva a couple weeks ago for GaryCon.
It's been about a month now.
Oh my God, stop. It
No.
hasn't moved that fast.
Dude.
Anyway, yeah, we drove down to Lake Geneva for GaryCon about a month ago. And one of the things they were doing was they were going to let us go see the D&D movie for free. But when we got there, the theater they were using, the audio description tech was out.
And the ironic thing is, it was the only theater in the entire building that did not have audio description.
Yes, that. And yeah, so we left and the manager was like, yeah, we knew that. I'm sorry about that. So they gave us free tickets. We came back the next day to see John Wick Chapter 4. What I did not know is that they do what some AMC theaters do and turn their audio up to 11. So there's gunshots everywhere.
I only went to 9.
Yeah, exactly. The dial only went to like 7 and it was nuts. And funny story about that too, because I'm not done. Nash was laying there on the floor and Luis just put his jacket over him just so his poor little ears would
I put
be
my
safe.
sweater over him because it was really loud. We didn't want Nash to, suffer hearing damage like us. So
Yeah,
I was being considered the dog.
Yeah. So he's laying there and someone comes along the aisle. And Nash must have been passed out because I think the person scared him awake because most of his head was under it at this point. I think it was like shading his eyes, so it's just his nose poking out from under this jacket. And then this person comes along and he wakes up and he's like, one solid woof, and I'm like,
And it wasn't even like a turn. It was like a like what the hell?
Yeah, he's very surprised. Yeah.
And the thing is, though, he woke me up too because I got very little sleep the night before, and I was in the middle of passing out in the movie. All of a sudden, Nash woke me up. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. I can finish the movie now.
Good.
Let's keep it going. We're fine. We're fine.
It's okay. I'm fine. I've got to go to jail.
We like Fluffy as well.
Yeah. Yeah. We make a lot of references. They will happen.
Like I said, most our vocabulary is just
Family Guy references.
Family Guy references. Sometimes most of mine is SpongeBob though.
Community is getting in there.
Yes,
American Dad.
American
We're
Dad.
gonna have to start watching South Park to make that happen.
Just Fluffy as well.
Yep. John Mulaney, of course.
Yes, so all John Mulaney.
There's a new special. Okay, we will come back and talk about that on the podcast next week because, dude, a new John Mulaney special can only be good.
It can only be good.
Mm-hmm.
I really liked him in The Last Wish as well.
Yeah, that movie. Oh my god. We have okay. This is the problem with. Stop it. Stop it. Stop.
I've been practicing the whistle. I don't know why.
Yeah. This is the problem with starting a podcast this late, is because we have so much to talk about,
and we have nothing to really script it off of.
No, and like the thing is,
we should actually have like a concise thing at one point. We like this is our first.
We should actually get professional at some point, but
yes. But for right now, it's just random stuff.
Yeah.
And it might be shorter episodes now. And we might go into like longer hour-long ones later on because we're at half an hour right now.
Yeah, and I think
we pretty much done what we needed to. We talked about Renfield. We talked a lot about Godzilla.
Yeah, and we're just acting like dumbasses now.
Well, when do we not?
That's a good point. But yeah, a lot of the time, for the first few episodes, while we catch our feet and like figure stuff out, it's just gonna be us kind of talking about movies and stuff because that's kind of what it's all about. And I don't think we'll like really script anything because that makes everything boring. But like. Like actually
but at least
take
have like
notes.
a skeletal design of like something that we should have like a stable of doing.
Ooh,
like
skeletons. That's edgy.
No, they don't have edges.
Is that
what?
It's, sorry. Just ignore us for a second while we talk tech. Is that AC bothering the mic at all? Because the vent is right up there. Okay.
No,
good.
It's not bothering the mic at all. Plus,
okay,
if anything, I can always I'm gonna go through a noise thing. So
yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
I'm actually putting my digital media skills to use for once.
The thing you went to school for.
I went to school for 3 years and I have done I graduated 2 years ago.
Yeah. And you've been working in the restaurant industry this entire time.
Hey, bartending's cool, man.
You don't get free drinks. Do you get free drinks?
I mean, I can make free drinks, yeah, but I mean, I'm not going to.
Oh, that's a damn shame.
But the main thing though, actually, I got a little segment of being like, hey, so a little recipe that I can just throw out here for you guys.
Yeah, just he's gotten me drunk more than once.
Several times, yes.
His girlfriend too, or fiance. His fiance is they're both committed to like getting me drunk. And
well, because you asked for it.
I do, but like I don't know. I don't know my limits. So Christmas will undoubtedly happen again.
Yes. Oh no.
That was a bad day. Yeah, but like so we don't get too bloated. I've got nothing else right now.
I really got not much else either. So movies are cool.
Yeah, movies are cool. We should probably go buy a trench coat.
Yes, we probably
actually don't have one. That's like the issue with our
dude. They don't know that. For all we know, we could have been recording it. You just broke the illusion.
No, I didn't.
You're
I didn't.
Failure.
No, I didn't.
You are a failure.
Dude, okay, shush. Because the world is a trench coat. Whoa, man. How high are you?
5'11".
Damn, dude. All right, well, we don't have like a smooth outro, so
we're gonna just throw in some music. Possibly see what goes on.
Yeah,
and we will then.
We'll
catch
just
you
throw
guys
up the
next
singing
time.
husky that is now my ringtone.
Oh no! Did we get copyright strike for that?
I don't think that's copywritten, but we'll look it up.
Okay. I'm not stealing anybody's thing.
Okay, but there's a singing husky video. Look up Awoo on YouTube. It's
yes.
Your life will be changed forever. Okay, well, talk to you later.
We have been two nerds in a trench coat, and so Bailey has nothing else to refer to him as. But if you guys want to check out anything more that I do, check out Charasonic558 on YouTube. Have fun with that. Shut up. All right. We will catch you guys later. And remember, two nerds in a trench coat. We exist.